I am so tired, boys and girls. And you know what I did? I was supposed to bring my water bottle. It's on the kitchen counter. I forgot to fill it up, and I wanted to get a bottle of water, and I didn't even see. I didn't even see a bottle of water. All I saw was soda and juice and stuff like that. So I didn't get it. But I'm headed home now, and the girl needs something to drink. So I'm sitting here trying to struggle to open up this box of coconut water, and my hand is not joining the party. My hand is not joining the party, but I'm so thankful. I had a pound cake because I was going to show y'all this dessert that I used to make. Oh my goodness, boys and girls, when I tell you it is delicious, but I couldn't do it. It is a pound cake with your choice of ice cream. I wasn't buying the ice cream, and I wasn't buying the pound cake. I did buy a pie, a cherry pie. I don't eat pie and stuff, but I could use a little bit of whatever today. But my daughter just drives me crazy. I cannot get this girl to throw this junk out that she leaves in here. And I'm not one of those people that will throw a bottle on the side of the road. I'm so tired. I need an IV. That's what I need. I need an IV at the hospital. I know exactly what I need. I'm in Aldi parking lot, by the way, just in case you're looking around me. And I turned the car on, but I have not moved yet. I kid you not, this coconut water is delicious. Delicious, boys and girls. 10 grams of sugar. That's still a lot, but it's less than 12 that I was looking for. 50 calories. I could deal with that. I could deal with that. Now, I have a salad that I really want to eat, but I'm sitting here thinking I need. I ended up getting some of this bread. It has a lot of seeds in it, but I'm not feeling well. I'm not feeling well. Oh my goodness. Boys and girls, let me tell you what happened to me a little while ago. I was pulling in, of course, and I had parked. I saw this lady with a shopping cart. I said, "Miss, could I give you a quarter and take your cart?" She said, "Sure." She gave me the cart, and she was very nice. I gave her a greeting card, a kindness card. But guess what happened? When I started strolling towards the store, that's when I realized that she never put a quarter in her cart. So she ended up with a very nice hustle and grind this morning because she got a card, she got a quarter, and she got kindness. And that's what I say, honey. This world needs more kindness. And then when I was coming out of the store, the woman handed me, because in Aldi you have to get a different cart. She handed me a cart with a quarter in it. Oh, baby, please, don't be scaring the girl. Woo, I gotta be easy. So I ended up with my quarter, but I left a cart. Wow. I left a quarter in the cart on the side. I did pick it up and put it on the curb. What these people are doing out here in the rain is disgusting. But I'm going to mind my affairs and do my own thing, staying away from them. That is disgusting how they drive in the rain. Absolutely disgusting. And, okay, let's get this here. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, that's right. Move over. Okay. Now, I do need to get into my middle lane. I like this right lane, but this they have this new off ramp or whatever you call it, and it says yield, and they don't like to yield. You see this piece of they don't like to yield. A big sign. They need to make their sign a little larger than that. Something told me to wait, and I said no. Let me just go. But no, I can't. That little piece of thing, and they have a next one up here. I don't like that. I don't know how I live so long without trying bread with seeds in it. Ha! This bread is delicious, boys and girls. I don't like riding over the water. That was a little nervousness for me, y'all. This bread is delicious, boys and girls. I don't know what happened to Aldi, but their delivery truck must be late. I have never seen Aldi empty like that. Come on now, go ahead. All right, stay. Here you go. When you could eat bread for a meal, that bread is good. Ha! Okay, well, boys and girls, I'm so blessed because I struggled in that supermarket today, boys and girls. I did say I bought me one of them 75-cent pies for the sugar boost when I need a sugar, because my doctor did tell me I do have to put sugar in my body. I do know that. But I kid you not, when I was in that store and I saw those Doritos and all that other stuff, I absolutely enjoyed that little small bag that I had a couple days ago. But I am so thankful for so many of the changes that I made. I kid you not, I would never want to purposely judge someone else's shopping cart. It is definitely not my business, and I'm trying to do a real good thing with myself, and I just concern myself with only myself. But I went around the potato chip aisle like 3 times because I really wanted some potato chips. Now, I also wanted a coffee maker. Really want a coffee maker. I want a traditional coffee maker. I don't want anything with the bells and whistles, none of that stuff. So I said hopefully I can find a coffee maker, but I couldn't find a coffee maker. Now, I'm not sure what time it is, but I'm getting off the exit. See how fast that is, boys and girls? I'm getting off the exit, and I'm going to pull up to Five Below. I don't normally go to Five Below, but I said I'm already out, and it's raining, so I'm going to just take the day, and I'm going to see if they possibly would have a traditional coffee maker in their store. I don't want to go to Dollar General. I kid you not. If I could never step foot in Dollar General, it would be a pleasure to me. I won't lie. I do like their cleaning supplies, especially in the dollar section. But I would really not mind never going back into Dollar General. But I'm not going to say I'm not going to do it. Mm-mm. 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 Mm. Oh my goodness, let the light change right now, Mm, mm, mm. This bread is fantastic, boys and girls. Whoa. Ooh, this bread was $4 and change. Amazon's bread was about $8 and change. I won't be getting that bread anymore, but I'm almost sure it's the same kind of bread. Uh, uh. Mm-mm-mm. Oh Oh my goodness, that whole road is clear. Give me the light. Mm. Now the whole road is. You had no right jumping in front of me like that, Mister. But it's okay. Mm-mm. Boys and girls, I sat down yesterday while I was laying down in my bed, and I just started counting my blessings. I know when I opened my book, I said, what I'm going to focus on today is what I have, not what I don't have. And I kid you not, I was suffering with anxiety at the time. And you may not believe it, but I'm suffering with it at this moment. But I have to rewire my mind. My mind has more control of my body than I give it credit to. So I'm right here at Five Below. I don't believe I'm gonna find a coffee pot in Five Below, but what I do know I need to do is just rest. So I'm going to find me a parking space to get into. Honey, let's not do it. Thank you. He's so cute, this boy here himself. Let's find us a parking space. Let's go in front of here and then go past here. I like to be where there's very few cars, even if I have to walk a little. But you know what? Let me see. Yeah, let me go over here. Just get right here away from all of this stuff. Boys and girls, sometimes you have to say to yourself, I don't want to be too close, and you want to be safe. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, I don't think there's a coffee pot in Five Below, but I do need some rest. I absolutely am thankful, and I'm trying to focus on what I do have. Now, when I walk around yesterday in my apartment, I moved some of the boxes that are in my walking way. I had to move them a little further back because my safety issue is that passageway from my bedroom to my kitchen. So that helped me get through that little bit. And then I went into the craft room and I packed 2 tall boxes, and I actually put shelves in the boxes. So I was absolutely able to get 2 packs of paper in that box. So that saved me a whole lot, because now if I just lock up on 2 tall boxes again, and I can get 2 packs of paper in there with whatever I'm going to put in there, then that means that one bin that I wanted for the kitchen, I could have for the kitchen, and just drop the kitchen in that clear bin, and when I go, drop it in the kitchen and then just open it up. So while I'm doing everything I'm doing by myself and wish I had help, in the long run, I'm realizing that I actually don't want help, because I did have access to help. And God blocked each access in its own way. And I realized that it may not have been blocked the way I wish it was blocked, but it was still blocked. So it did what it did. Yesterday, I wanted to ask someone, would they help me for about an hour? But I said no. If I don't do that and I just take some rest and I do it on my own, then whatever I was going to part with, I could actually use somewhere else. So I'm sitting right here. Wait a minute, what else is over here? Okay, BJ's is over here. I don't think BJ's would have a coffee maker. But Lydell is right here, and Lydell has coffee creamer. And I'm absolutely out. I think I have like 1 or 2 uses of coffee creamer. So instead of going in Five Below hoping that they have a coffee maker, when 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna see some bells and whistles for my apartment, I would rather go in Lydell and pick up some coffee creamer. Now, while I'm doing that, oh, boys and girls, you have no idea. It is a struggle when you want to treat your body right and your mind is trying to win the race. I kid you not. I have some pork skins. I didn't want to buy pork skins, but compared to with everything else that's on the shelf in there, this was the best option for my body. But So I ended up with two bags of pork skins. The metrics and everything on the inside of this bag is better for me than if I would eat some of my favorite, say onion and garlic potato chips. So I did what I had to do. But I ate this bread, and this bread is really nice. So I had a little bit of nourishment. I'm going to go and hopefully find my coffee creamer. But I got myself some of those little tiny oranges, and I really wish I could find one like right now, but I want to put my key in my pocket because I have to be mindful of these things because I'm having memory issues. So in the pocket, and I'm gonna look for one of these little oranges because I didn't eat before I left my house this morning. I'm not gonna find it because I don't feel like digging for it. But what I am gonna do is fetch my I didn't even realize I had left my phone on. I don't like to drive with my phone on. I am going to fetch my receipt before I lose it somewhere. I got 800 points, I think it was, with Amazon a couple days ago, and I don't do fetch that much anymore. $25 lousy points. I can't believe you. I can't believe you. What? Okay, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Okay. I'm gonna get $12 when I get to a certain limit on an item that I have in my cart, which means I just have to repeatedly put it in my shopping cart. So I shall say goodbye while I go into the next store.